I believe that I've gone farther than anyone else has ever gone, like to infinity and beyond. That's why I love Buzz Lightyear so much. It stuck out to me because I was that close to understanding true enlightenment, becoming really the light. The light in the earth and the air and all that stuff is the same stuff as us breathing. It's the water in our bodies. It's our emotions. It's the weather. It's our mind. It's space. It's the unimaginable, the unexplainable. It's shooting stars and miracles. It's there's so many crazy things that just really make sense to me now. And being in a human form that is honestly a fucking galaxy. I'm a galaxy. Look at each individual person's eyes. Drop the whole attitude. Drop the who cares if you're emo or goth or gangster or a homo or gay or peaceful or violent or racist or or hippie or harmonious or vulgar, and it doesn't matter. Drop all those things and look at somebody in their eyes and listen to what I'm saying. Play this little recording to yourself and really understand that we're just trying to figure out what we are. And I'm telling you what you are. You are a world. You're a God. You're a galaxy. Like put whatever word you want to it, because God doesn't just mean, when people say God is everything. God is everything. God is the galaxy. God is galaxies upon galaxies upon galaxies. And the reason all those things make sense now, I'm putting it into words for you. This is I think the most amazing revelation any human being or any being of any sort has ever had. I've never been more mind blown. I have a hard time putting this into words. I notice it every time I lock eyes with another person. What it is, there's more to just saying everybody's God, everybody's God, everybody's God. There's more to everybody's God, but that gives it more of a great example of what I'm saying. You're a galaxy. Every person is a galaxy. Literally. Once you figure out what you are and you go back to the light, you're figuring out what you want your galaxy to be. When you die, you get to become something so much greater. So much greater. And when you come back to Earth as a human being, because you want to understand emotions by experience the weather, which is the emotions on an outside basis. Then you have the inside weather, which is your eternal emotions and your feelings. The motion of the ocean is an emotion of the world, of the Earth's emotion. The Earth's motion is emotion. Man, I could come up with all kinds of words that go together and make sense, and why people put those emotion. It's the motion of the earth, emotion. But your feelings are your emotions, your earthly emotions, your emotions of your earth. It's crazy. It's so crazy. There's so much to tell you guys, and there's so much to keep elaborating on. This is a lifetime. This is a lifetime. This is a infinite time of learning and understanding. When I die now, I keep this knowledge and keep going. That's the thing. I'm trying to teach people that so when they die, they can keep going. You can fly. You will fly. You will be the sun. You will feel what it's like to be the sun in physical, what we call physical, in sensible form. You'll be able to sense it someday. And I'm teaching you this. Do you know how blessed I feel? And I'm not saying this because I'm trying to be anything more than just a human being who cares about other people. I love you guys. And this is like truly coming from my heart, my soul. I got here at 2:50 almost, I think, maybe 3 o'clock. It's 3:49 now. I just wanted to say something quick because I had so many ideas I wanted to. I wrote down some stuff, a lot of stuff, but it's not even beginning to elaborate on what my mind really just, and I didn't even meditate for that. It just came to me like boom. And I was like, I have to record this because this is amazing. I'm like, what is it about the eyes and the galaxy? And when I blink, why is it that I see so many shooting stars lately? If somebody else is just looking in the sky, are they going to see the same shooting stars? Maybe they don't. I believe that's all belief. Some people see it. Some people could be looking at stars and say, oh, I saw a shooting star. Another person said, oh, I did too. Another person said, I was looking, I didn't see anything. Guess what? They didn't see anything. Isn't that crazy? When you get to well, I'm not trying to say that either. I don't want to say when you get to where I'm at. When you really start getting what I'm saying about us being a galaxy, a god, a galaxy, anything you want to call it. Wow. You'll get what I'm saying. Like, some people will see a shooting star right in front of them. Some people won't. Some people won't understand the magic trick. Other people will see through it. Other people can tell if somebody's being fake, and other people's won't. It's all on different levels. They're all on different levels, but they're all different expressions of the same thing. Just like, why is dealing with somebody dying supposed to be something that you're supposed to get over? In a human sense, no. You don't just get over it. You value it for what it is. You love all the things that you got to learn and experience with that person, that pet, that anything. All those things really do matter. What you make them is what matters. Insects and stuff, dude, is, you know why I like bugs and stuff? Because they're like the smallest form of the life that started here on this earth, so that one of us could find out that we're a universe. And then when I die, boom, I get to go on to the next thing. When a next person out of these billion of people here gets to do it, boom, they get to go on to the next thing. That's why it seems like there's infinite galaxies, because guess what? There are. As many people as there are right now, that's how many galaxies there are. Think about it. Infinite? Does it seem infinite? Billions of that amount of space? And it keeps expanding all the time? Why does it keep expanding at that kind of rate? Somebody understood that, but didn't understand that. And they put time to it and said 14 billion light years, or, you know, those things don't mean much. They're just measurements. They just sound cool. Whoa, 14 billion light years. Wow, 14 billion. And it'll be 14 billion for so long, because by the time we get to the next people who say, oh, it's been 15 billion light years, it'll be another billion light years. Yeah, well, that's not coming anytime soon. It's 2018, next year's 2019, 2020. Come on, you know what I'm saying? That it's so crazy what we really are. You've been alive at least, whatever they say, 14 billion light years. We've been alive that long. Yep, in different forms, rocks, whatever, to get to the next, all of them, every single fucking one of them. It's awesome. It's amazing. And you've been every person, and then you've been every planet in a galaxy. But that's on another total mind trip that you wouldn't understand. I don't want to say every person would understand it, because some people that have never done drugs have very creative imaginations. Some people that didn't have creative imaginations took drugs and all of a sudden had some crazy experience. And they couldn't understand it, but that was just because it was the God, the galaxy within them, showing them what they have it potential-wise, just through creativity in their mind, in their human mind. In this form, you may not be able to do certain things, but who's to say you can't? Just your limited belief. Man, there needs to be a new dictionary, because we're walking, talking galaxies. That's why we have blood and all that kind of stuff. And then you know, there's just a skull, which is like different territories of body, continents. You know what I mean? You have your systems, which are almost like our different climates and our activities in the world, and the Bermuda Triangle, things disappear and never come back. Who knows? It's just some unexplainable stuff about the Earth that had to be done in order for it to function a way we don't understand. Like, the Earth has to go to the bathroom somehow. It might not make sense, but maybe it just like feeds itself with its, you know how we use manure to spread it on flowers. The Earth uses its, you know, waste, I guess, what it calls waste, is like, you know, food for the trees, food for the air, food for all the molecules, that kind of stuff. Like, it's crazy, but at the same time, it's not all that crazy at all. Not at all. We have bad bacteria and good bacteria in our own body. I mean, how is that? That's not crazy. I mean, good dreams and bad dreams, entities and holy spirits, all kinds of crazy stuff, man. The world, the universe, the galaxy, the infinite galaxy is so much bigger than you can imagine. I love you, and I'm not here to just make up creative stories and give false hope. I'm here to actually show people that this is something we're all actually capable of, and one day, one life, you will actually realize this, and you will be on to the next thing. Isn't that sort of amazing? It's very amazing, and it gets to happen over and over and over and over for each of us. Then we get to create a new galaxy and start all over, and forget about it, and start over again. That's so awesome. All right, well, I'm going to sleep, guys. I love you, and a very good night. Bless your universe.